Before we get into, I would just like to point out Swiss Beats' response to social media, bloggers, websites, YouTubers trying to stir up controversy, insinuating that Alicia Keys and Usher was a bit inappropriate during their performance. Alicia and Swizzy, as you know, have been married 4 years, and Usher and his longtime girlfriend recently applied for their marriage license while in Vegas. I think a lot of people can take a play out of their book. A lot of the websites that have been posting and trying to insinuate that something is inappropriate can take a play out of his book and learn how to be mature adults. Next. Aunties, uncles, nieces, nephews, cousins, and friends, come on in and hit the like button when you come in and give me a subscribe too. So it's here. We had it. We had our moment. The Super Bowl halftime performance is what we all look for sometimes, right? Now, let's be clear. There wasn't always diversity when it came to the Super Bowl halftime performances. Ella Fitzgerald was actually the first African American to hit the stage in 1972. And there were some struggles with diversity in the performances. And we all know the iconic performance of Whitney Houston. Gosh, I love this woman. With her rendition of the Star Spangled Banner that is still played for years, decades later, with her rendition of how she just killed it. So the halftime performance is amazing. And we know that the artists aren't necessarily paid by the NFL for it. They use this to promote their albums or whatever they have going on. And it's a great time for an artist and it can work really well for them. So I was really excited to see Usher with his Vegas residency. And now he's doing the Super Bowl, released an album. This is his time, right? Like, this is his time. But no, Beyoncé comes in during the Super Bowl with her Verizon commercial. And not only that, but she releases new music. Now, a lot of people would say, well, that's shady. Because I can't think back who released music during her Super Bowl performance or how she would feel if Kelly Rowland released music during her Super Bowl performance, because we know that during the artist's Super Bowl halftime performance, that's their time. But Beyoncé, being Beyoncé, said, oh no, baby, this is business and it's never personal. So I think a lot of people can kind of take a play out of that book, and as cutthroat as it is, and a lot of people should proceed accordingly, especially these artists where they continuously show grace. And I hear, I pushed my album back because of this party. But it seems like Beyoncé is in a league of her own. And she says, regardless of Usher's moment, this is my time and I'm going to release my music during this. Because let's be honest, the Super Bowl halftime slots is prime. They fight for years before the Super Bowl of who can get a slot to air the commercials during that time. And they're some of the best commercials. Did y'all see the preview for the movie, The Planet of the Apes? I'm a junkie when it comes to that. I just can't wait till May 10th when that one comes out. But everyone wants a slot during that time, and Beyoncé took it upon herself to say, oh no, I'm going to take advantage of this. And it is hefty. You pay for that tremendously. Now, as far as the songs that she released, I listen to all genres, so I don't think that they're horrible songs by far. I think that they will do exceptionally well, but I think that a lot of people, when it comes to business, you have to learn to put personal feelings aside, because I'm sure she doesn't have any animosity towards Usher, but she said, oh no, I'm going to capitalize off of this. This is going to be my moment. I'm going to get my coins. People are going to watch because millions tune in during the Super Bowl, and this is a time where I'm going to promote me. So is it ugly or shady? Who knows? Let's have a conversation about it in the comments. But she used that moment and did what she does. Now, on another note, I'll just add this, chatters. I was really like, why her mom chose to comment when there was some scuttlebutt surrounding her appearance and her looking visibly lighter. And I was like, this is crazy. Why would Tina even pay this attention? But the more photos I'm looking at Beyoncé recently, it is something visibly lighter about her. Now, she's in a different tax bracket. Their dermatologists are totally different. So who knows? Maybe she got a chemical peel or whatever the case may be. But I can say that I have noticed something visibly different too. Doesn't make her a bad person, but with my eye, I do see something a little bit different. She just had like a golden hue to her that, maybe she doesn't have. So maybe it's a chemical peel or what, but I wouldn't have paid it any attention if her mother never spoke on it. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes I think it's best to just hush, because maybe nobody would have paid it attention if you didn't say something, Miss Tina. But that's a whole nother conversation. So as always, stay true to you, draw your own conclusion. And what do you think? Would you say, let me drop what I need to drop during the Super Bowl? To heck with what everybody else is doing and to heck whoever is performing. I'm going to use this. Would you do it? Is it shade or is it a smart business move? Again, I can't stress it enough. Stay true to you. Draw your own conclusion and make sure to like, comment, follow, and subscribe. Later, y'all.